Hey friends, today we're going to talk about how to pollinate corn. If you're growing only a few corn plants, say under 10 plants, or if they're all planted in a row, you're probably going to get poor pollination and your ears will end up being not full and they'll look like this. Alright, so here's a corn plant, and this was called the tassel on the top. These little sacs here make pollen, and when I shake it, the pollen falls off. You can see the pollen here, and that's the male part of the plant. And that pollen needs to fall down on these silks. Each one of these silks, they're like hair. Each one of these silks is responsible for making one kernel. This is where the ear will form, down here. So every single one of these hairs here needs to have corn pollen land on it and pollinate the silk to make a full ear of corn. Now I'm going to show you how to hand pollinate corn. You're going to find a plant that has where it's still releasing pollen. That's where these little sacs are nice and yellow or light in color. You don't want ones that look like this when they're brown. These ones are not going to be making pollen. And you can either just tear these off or you can use clippers. Sometimes they're hard to get off. And I might decide to get them from a couple plants. It doesn't really matter as long as they're making pollen. And then you're just going to hold them over your silks there and just tap them like that. And you're going to repeat that process. You want to do it daily until the silks are done. And they're done when they start looking like this. You can see that these silks are like, where's the pollen? They're very receptive to pollen. They're sticking up in the air, and these silks are already pollinated. They start turning brown. They look kind of dried out, and those are all done. And so you keep doing it until all of your plants look like this.